Alright, yo, what's poppin', everyone? It's your boy Frame Codes back with a new video. I apologize, ahead of time. I'm just a little bit under the weather now. I'm just a little bit sick right now, but it's all good. I thought, I could decide not to make a video, but I'm thinking to myself, you know what? We gotta do it, man. I gotta do it for the people. I gotta do it for the supporters. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, in today's video, it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna show you guys how to make a sprint and stamina bar, so when you're sprinting, you're gonna see how much more sprint you got left in your avatar and whatnot. It's not really complicated, guys. So it's basically I'm gonna hold the shift, and you're gonna sprint, so your stamina is gonna go down when you do that. And when you let go of shift, obviously you're gonna walk, and while you're walking, your stamina is gonna go back up, and then eventually, your stamina bar is going to change, I guess, size, so to speak. It's pretty easy, and I guess we're just going to get right into it because that's how all my videos go. So let's go to starter GUI first things first, and then what you want to do is you want to get a screen GUI. There we go. And then we're going to call this one, I don't know, stamina GUI. Yeah, because it has to do with your stamina, okay? Inside your stamina GUI, and there's no pun intended, just literally insert a frame, and then this frame is going to be what's called your background. You could call it background. You know what? I think I'll do background bar. Sounds a little bit more professional. You can honestly name it whatever, okay? And then you got to go to the properties of it, which are just usually in this thing. So go to your size, change your size to 0, 300. Oh, why the heck did it do that? 0, 300, 0, 25. Boom, there it is. So it's more of like, I don't want to say horizontal, but that's kind of what it's supposed to look like. And then we want to position it differently. I don't personally want it to be in the top left corner. You guys can leave it there if that's something that you want, but this is just personal preference. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I like. I like it when it's in there. You could move it here if you want. I thought about that, but I think this is a little bit better because it's right in the center, so the player can keep track of their stamina. Okay. Then you want to go to background color. So that's what we want to change. And I don't know, white right now. I don't think I really want that, so I'm gonna do a dark gray or even a black. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, so inside of our background bar, which we have right now, what you want to do is insert another frame. So this is going to be the stamina. I'll just keep it consistent. I guess call it the stamina bar. And this one is a little bit different. So you want to change the size right now to 1, 0 and 1, 0. So it's right there. Because it helps just kind of fill it right back up. And position should be 0, 0. We want to go to background color, and I'm going to change this personally. When I associate running, I would think of a green. You could do a dark green. I don't know, maybe this is a little bit nicer. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty nice. And then finally, border size pixel should be 0. Yeah, perfect. So right now, you guys should just, if you want to just do a quick little check, right now you have your starter GUI, you have stamina GUI, your background bar, and your stamina bar. So far, it just should kind of look like that if you want to know. Basically, I mean, not that you guys are interested in any of this, but the background bar, I showed you, the black little bar is just like an empty container, so to speak. But the stamina bar is the green part that's going to shrink and it's going to grow, okay? So inside of your stamina GUI, what you want to do is you want to have a local script. And I don't know, we could call it stamina. Well, in this case, it's going to be stamina client probably. Yeah, I'll call it that. Okay, so I'm going to type the code for you right now for stamina client. right, everybody. Well, that is it for this. So, take some time. Obviously, I can go through this very slowly. I suggest you pause the video, copy the code. I'm going to go down. So, as you see, so this is just the first half up to line 39. And then I'm going to continue from line 39 down. So now it's going to line 76. So take freeze frame, finish writing that, and then I'm going to go down a little bit more. So hopefully you have that copied. And then from 76, and then boom. That's the rest. So just always a little trick is they have a little red dot there, so you're able to see where you left off. Personally, I just kind of know that was 76, so just finish copying all the way down, and that's the end of the code, honestly. Alright, so here we have it right here. As you can see, look, I'm able to sprint, and then when I let go of the key, it'll just go back up. You can obviously toggle how fast you want it to go back up. I personally like this. You can move this all the way over there if you want, by repositioning stuff. But this is 99 Nights in the Forest. You sprint, and then it goes down, and then you have to stop sprinting once it's there. As you can see, we stop sprinting. And then you can keep on sprinting, and you can't sprint until it's over 20%. So let's say it's going down. I'm pressing sprint. Now it'll go because it's at 20% again, but before 20%, it doesn't work. That's all with regards to this. Again, you can toggle how fast you want the player to go. So in this case, I put 26. Where was it? Yeah, here. If I want the max sprint to be, 100. This is obviously overpowered and whatnot. Look, this is just way too fast. But it still does the job. This is maybe, let's say you're making a game about, speed gains. You got to gain that speed. And so that's what basically happens. But yeah, so that's all for today's video. It does work, as you can see. And yeah, you can customize the color if you want. It can be blue, it can be whatever. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It's just whatever you want with regards to your game, honestly. And yeah, I keep on switching back to my old avatar for these videos, but I just realized at this point it's just kind of pointless. I might as well do it with this avatar, honestly. But yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe and whatnot. A lot more cool content on the way, of course. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace out. It's your boy, Frame Keys.